From here, this is our bulk order request. We have created last time our bulk order request, which is here. Today, I will gonna teach you how to create a separate pick list from our bulk order request. Last time, we have created a bulk request order from our warehouse and inventory management system. So today, I will teach you how to create a separate pick list from the bulk order request that we reserve. To be able for you to know how to go back there to the bulk order, please watch the video of how to create a bulk order request. We are here in our bulk order request. So we will be creating a pick list. We just obtain a 500 pieces of this SKU. We have obtained a 500 bulk quantity of Alpha Gargle 1% solution to 40 ml with this SKU. Now, we will be creating a separate pick list. All you have to do is to click here. You may choose any date from here. We can choose this date. And then, choose the date of when do you want to create the pick list to be able to be picked by our staff in the warehouse. And click any time that you want. So I created this time. Automatically, the new pick list has created a service ID, which is auto-created in our system. And the stock transfer request date is this date, which is also today, the date here. So every time you created a pick list or individual pick list, it will gonna be a default date from the date of the system or the present date. The customer is Pascual Consumer Health Corporation. That's the customer. And click consignee name. After you click the consignee name, it will show you all the consignees listed in our warehouse management system. So just choose one for our training purposes. So for example, this one, UERM. And then click submit. Once you have created that, it will show you this calendar that you have created. The picklist ID is there, and the client is there, and the bulk control ID is there, and the consignees is UERM. And then click the pencil. Upon clicking the pencil, it will show you these details. The service ID is auto-incremented. The bulk control ID is also incremented. This bulk control ID is from the bulk order request. It means you can only pick an item from that bulk order because you came from that bulk order request. This is to secure that the order pick list will be coming from this bulk ID request order. We can just put a reference document. For example, we can just use this na, just a sample, and we can put DR, sample DR. And the stock transfer request date is also auto-incremented. The service is to reserve an item. The customer is this one, auto-incremented also from the time that we have created the pick list. And the consignee name that we have chosen, it's already posted also. And the type of service, we can make it rush or regular. So let's choose regular at this time. And then let's just choose the present date for pick and pack. It means the staff will gonna pick and pack it. And the dispatch, we can choose also today. After picking and dispatching it, we will also, after picking and packing it, we will also dispatch it today, or maybe we can choose the next day. And then date of delivery is also the next day. Okay, so click this one, the pick from the bulk order. After clicking the pick from the bulk order, it will show you this. It will pop up the pre-pick summary list. So this is the item SKU, the batch number of that item, and this is the expiration, and this is the location, and the IRR for that item, and the classification is good. And the available stock that we just bulk order is 500. So we will pick 200 and then click pick. Once you click that, you will see that the 500 stock become 300 because we have picked the 200 and click done. We will gonna save that. After saving it, you will see that the item quantity is 200. So from the bulk order that we just created from the last video, we only pick 200 to be delivered and dispatched to UARM from PCHC. You can click the print pick list allocation to be able to provide for the staff to pick in our location. And you may also click the print delivery receipt to be able to give to the person who will receive this item upon delivery. So now, the question is, we have a leftover 300 because we just picked 200 for UARM. Okay? So we will go back to that bulk order and we will finish picking the other left 300 to be able to complete the 500 request. And then we will deliver that or dispatch that to a separate consignee. So here, we go back to our bulk order request. From here, from bulk order request that we just made last time, from the last video. And then you will see here, it's updated. We have obtained the 500 from our stock and we just picked the 500. But the status now is 300 only. Because why? We have created an individual pick list a while ago, which is the service ID. So let's create another pick list to be able to finish obtaining the whole 500 quantity that we bulk order. Bulk order is picking all the quantity that we need to be delivered and dispatched. But we will be picking it and delivered it into a separate consignees or separate vendors or separate buyers. That's the meaning of creating a pick list from the bulk order because sometimes we just have to bulk order one specific SKU item to be able to just easily reserve it. And then just creating a separate pick list from that to be able to deliver and dispatch to a separate consignees or buyers. So let's create another one so we can complete the 500 because we have a leftover 300 as of this time. So let's create another pick list. So from here, we just created a while ago one pick list. Let's create another pick list here. So this is the pick list that we have just created to UERM. So let's create another one. And let's choose another consignee from other to be able to dispatch the leftover SKU that we just bulk order. So let's click this. So let's click this. And then click submit. So there you go. You see, our previous consignee is UERM, which is we have created a pick list for 200 pieces for that SKU. So now we have another one, Watson Cebu. So a pick list ID has been created again. The first one is 9714 and then the second pick list is 9715 for the same bulk order number of 606. The same bulk order number 606. And click pencil. And from here, you can put a reference ID. Let's just put number 2 because the first one is number 1. And let's just put this number 2 also, our DR. And then the type of service is regular also. And let's click pick and pack today. But let's dispatch it tomorrow. And the delivery is tomorrow also. And then pick from the bulk order. After clicking the pick from bulk order, the pre-pick summary again comes out. And then you will see we have an available stock of 300 because remember before it's 500 and then we pick 200. So now we only have 300 left because we already picked the 200. So let's just pick the whole 300. You see the pick quantity is 0 here, but after clicking the pick, you will see the available stock is 0 because we have picked the 300 and click done. So here it is. From the same SKU, the same description of item, the same location, and then this is the batch number, the same, the manufacturing date, and the expiration. We have pick 300 and the classification is good. And then we will save that. After saving it, so you see, this is the second pick list that we just created. So let's go back. Once you click the back, it will show you the two pick lists that we just created. So that's how to create a pick list in our warehouse and inventory management system. In the next video, I will show you how to dispatch these two pick lists from the same bulk order number but with a separate pick list ID because these two pick lists came from the same bulk order but will be dispatched in the separate vendor or separate consignee.